I was like 5, 6,
we did it!
11. I miscounted.
Who knows?
We are excited. So, a few things. If you did not notice, I shaved my head. Because the quarantine is closed down. We did it from home.
Oh yeah, tell me how that went.
So, it's first time my fiance's ever cut my hair. And I have a really PTSD moment because my mom, when I was really young, she found our clippers for the first time and offered to give me a haircut, and it took 5 hours. No, it took like 3-hour haircut.
Really?
And I ended up in tears and with $15 in my pocket. So I was very scared. I was very just like worried about it. And so it's kind of the same thing happened. She's not a barber, but I love her dearly, and she's amazing, and she cut my hair. So it's short. I wish we could have done it for the show. So I'm sorry, Ryan, if I stole your thunder. But yeah, so yeah, but
speaking of that,
we are excited about that because we have to have 100 live attendees.
Yep.
That means they need to be watching it as it's going tonight.
Yep.
So we can dye our beards
a different
green.
color. And
Or different colors. Sorry,
some kind.
Mine's
You're
green.
green. I'm gonna be whatever.
Pink.
Sure, why not? I don't care.
Cosmo Orlando. Yeah, whatever.
I would. And this is not just like the spray paint can stuff.
This stuff's gonna be in there for good.
Yeah, until our beards grow out, we will have a different colored beard.
Yes.
This is going to happen.
How many views did last week's video get?
We live views.
No, total views.
Total views, we're like at 293.
Okay, come on, guys.
So
pump those numbers.
We didn't even get to 500 views, so Ryan is still bump it up.
Bump it. Oh yeah. We're not doing that. Sorry.
So Ryan is still in the clear. So Ryan, you saved yourself another week.
Yes.
For now. But like we planned last week. We planned this week to be when we made a segment for it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ready. We think that you can do it. We know that you can do it.
The ball's in your court, guys.
So just make sure that you share this video. Make sure that you get those numbers up.
Hashtag share to shave.
If you want to, put some extra, phones and laptops up and watch the same video.
Post it on your social media.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Come on.
So we would love for you guys to not only share this, but just, you know what really matters? What really matters is that you enjoy what we're putting out there.
Absolutely.
So if you like what we're doing, just say, hey, I like what you're doing in the comments.
Add a like.
Speaking of comments, we want you to stay active in the chat because we do have several prizes at the end of the show for last week, and we'll have some more for this week. So you've got to stay active in the chat. That's the only way that you're going to be entered into winning something, because that's the only way that we're able to see who is actually watching this video is if you actually comment. So.
I'm giving away 3 Brahms gift cards, $5 gift cards to 2 Brahms, and I will personally deliver them to your mailbox so I don't touch you or see you or anything like that.
That sounds good.
And so you can go to the drive-thru at Brahms, you can get groceries, you can get ice cream, you can get a burger, whatever. Brahms is great.
Yeah.
Their milk is fantastic. They have like cinnamon rolls there too.
Milk. Yeah.
So there's 3 people. So be on the chat. Make sure that you're on that chat so you can get in it.
Yeah, and I've only got one this week, but it is going to be a full meal of their choice that I'm going to hand deliver to their house.
Yeah,
so.
Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub. Favor is now in Cleburne. Favor. So be in the live chat. We're super excited about tonight. We got some great games.
We got a lot of great stuff.
Brandon's got a great lesson that's going to happen. And then what? Bubba's here. It's going to be awesome.
So you guys are ready?
Ready for the 6th episode?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Youth Night Live.
All right, Ethan, we're going to play a game. Very first game of the night.
What's it called, Brandon?
This game is called Nailed It or Failed It.
Mailed it or sailed it.
Nailed it or failed it.
Slam dunk it.
The slam
you have music going on over
dunk edition. Yes, I do have music going on.
Is this a crowd?
It's fancy. So basically, it's real simple. We're gonna watch some videos and we're going to try to guess, and you guys are gonna guess at home.
If it's a thumbs up, if it's gonna be a good thing, if they're gonna succeed, nailed it or failed it.
So thumbs up, thumbs down, or you can just say nailed it, failed it, whatever.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Are you ready? I'm always ready.
Are you ready to rock?
Here's the first one. Oh wait, this is how to explain the game. We always do this.
These players perform slam dunks, and you decide if they nail it or fail it.
Hey, we just talked about that but you decide.
You decide.
Here we go.
Excuse me.
Oh man. All right, he's passing the ball. Ooh, I like that. Oh. All right, did he nail it? Does he nail it?
He failed it.
Or does he fail
I
it?
feel like nailing it's also bad.
I think he's got some good
You
air.
ever nail your thumb? Nailed it. Ouch.
Oh, ouch. That is terrible.
Yeah.
I've
So-
never nailed something into me. Have you nailed something into your body?
Well, it's like getting pierced. I don't have any piercings. I have no piercings. Okay? No piercings at all. Okay, I think he failed it. I think he failed it.
I think he's got enough air. I think he's got.
I think he failed it because
I think
of
he's
that,
got a-
that arm thing he's got on. What a scrub. Hate that guy. Okay, let's do it.
I think he's gonna nail it. All right, let's see. All right, here we go.
His
Got the
name's
bounce.
probably Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh yeah, he nailed it. Perfect.
Next one, ready?
All right. Oh, he's got the ball.
Looks like
He's
Johnny
going,
Gomez.
he's going for the spin 360 dunk. Do you think he nails it or do you think he fails it?
Fails it because
His eyes definitely not on the goal.
I think he's gonna hit his head somewhere.
I think that he's a little too far under it. I think he's going to fail this
He looks
one.
like a Jonathan.
Who's Jonathan?
He looks like a Jonathan.
I think he fails
I'm
it.
gonna name all these guys
Here we go.
or girls.
All
Look
right.
at the chin strap.
Over the
beard.
spin move. Oh, he nails it.
No, he didn't. He traveled. That doesn't count. He traveled.
All right, next one.
You see him? He had the ball. And he went like.
All right, dusting off his
Slides? Is he wearing slides?
I think he's wearing slides. Whoa. All
Look
right.
at that air though.
Does he nail it, or I think he's too far under it?
I'm gonna say fail. I'm gonna say fail.
I'm gonna
until
say
I
he
get it
failed.
right.
I think you're right. I think he's gonna fail this one. Yeah, I think he's got slides on.
No, it's not slides.
Isn't it slides?
Yeah.
Here he goes. Oh, he
breaks.
broke.
Yeah. He
Oh,
breaks. He broke.
He breaks it.
It's broken.
He failed, definitely.
He broke it in my nose. Sorry.
Okay.
That's from the movie.
Next one. Never seen it. All right. Oh, going for a long one. Over.
Where's the ball?
Okay.
Where's the thing?
He's going over some kind of sandbag or fertilizer or something.
I think that's a
His
trampoline.
foot. Was that a trampoline?
I think he's
It
gonna
looked
jump
like-
over the car, and I think the goal's over here.
Okay.
Is what it looks like.
Yeah, so
I don't see it.
He's gonna like go over the
I
car.
hate cul-de-sacs,
What's the
by
dude
the
in the
way.
background just like staring at his phone? It's like, huh?
I think he's.
I
I
don't-
think he just handed him the ball.
This
did he
guy's
not?
gonna do something magnificent, and I'm not gonna watch.
He's failed it. Failed it.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I think
call
he's
it,
gonna
failed
fail it.
Look at him.
He's got some distance.
Travel. This guy's just got a cup. Oh, it is a sandbag.
Oh!
It wasn't. There was no trampoline. This is just a sandbag.
All right, failed it.
That's why you shouldn't live in a cul-de-sac. If you do, I'm sorry, but failed it.
Don't be mentally weak.
Yeah.
Don't live in a cul-de-sac.
Don't live in a cul-de-sac.
Here we go.
Be better.
All right. Oh, over a car.
I've seen this guy. He's nailed it.
He's nailing this.
Yeah.
I think he's got some good air. I think he obviously looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
There's
look at
people
that- look at
around.
that confidence. He has the eyes of a winner.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Here we go.
You raise me
Yeah!
up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up. Yeah, see, that's what's going through his head.
That's awesome.
It's Josh Groban. I am strong when I am on your shoulder.
right.
That's what he's.
Next one. Okay.
Oh no. Oh, I've seen this. Fail.
She is.
Look at it. Look,
She's
it's so
on
bad.
all fours. She's
so
gonna step up
Bad.
and she's gonna try to dunk this sucker.
This is
Number
what it's-
34.
What it's like watching middle school basketball. Right here. Here we go.
Failed it.
Sorry, I love you guys.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
The shoes are too big.
Oh.
Fail. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's too
Oh.
good. All right, next
Okay.
one. Here we go. All right. Ooh, it's slow motion. What is he going for? Step.
I believe I can fly.
Okay.
That's from the.
This is definitely in slow motion.
Okay. Whoa. Why is the screen weird?
Do you think? Oh, that is weird. I don't know. Do you think he's gonna?
It's because it's on a phone.
Do you think he's gonna let it or fillet it?
Faily?
Faily. You think he's gonna faily?
Let it. Lead it.
I think he's gonna let it.
I think he's gonna fillet it.
Let's see.
Fail.
Oh, come on for the distance.
No,
no,
that's not a
way.
dunk. That's not a dunk.
Nope.
At all.
He's
no MJ.
faily.
guys. He's
He
no
faily.
MJ. He faily.
Faily. All right, next one. All right. Oh,
Boom.
Okay, definitely a smaller, lowered basketball goal.
Yeah, but he's a heavier set guy.
He's going for the Shaq dunk.
That's a lot to get up.
He's going for the Shaq dunk.
Shake dunk. That's what I would look like if I was dunking. A shake dunk. Not a Shaq dunk. Okay.
So you think he failed it?
I think he's going to nail it. I think he's going to nail it. I think he's going to nail it.
All right. Yeah, I've got some confidence in this guy. I think he'll nail it. Here we go. Starting off slow, but he's going to end strong.
Oh, go hard.
Oh, yeah.
Go hard. Woo. Sorry, Bubba. This is weird.
And she gives him a 6.
Look at those
She
vans.
looks so unimpressed. Those are some fancy vans.
I don't like them.
All right.
Sorry.
I think this is the last one. All right. So this is an actual basketball game of some kind.
Oh,
for the steal. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to nail it?
Back.
Or is he going to fail it, Ethan, for the last one?
Nail it.
I think he's going to nail it as well. What do you guys think at home?
I changed my mind. Fail. He's going to fail.
He's going to nail it. This is going to be a steal and a dunk. He's going to show that team that they walked in on the... I don't know basketball whatsoever. Failed it.
You said nailed it.
I nailed it.
He failed. All right.
All right, and that's nailed it or failed it.
Nailed it or failed it. Basketball dunk addiction.
Basketball
addiction. Addition.
Just kidding.
There's another one.
There's still more.
There's a whole lot.
Here's our next one. You ready? All right. This is Dad.
Dad with the goatee and some. Is he wearing flip flops?
He's got Jupiter on his T-shirt. He's going for it.
Wait. Time out. Chevy runs deep. Look. He's got
a Chevy.
He's got 2 Chevys, maybe even 3. I think
4 cars there. I mean,
yeah.
Dad. He's got a little bit.
Looks like he's in West Texas.
He's got
Look how flat it is out there.
He's got a little bit of a dad bod.
Yeah.
That goal looks a little too high.
Hey, look at the net. The net's messed up.
That homie,
so let's see what he does.
That homie's failing.
I'm gonna go. I think he's gonna surprise us with the
All right, let's find out.
He's not wearing flip flops.
He looks very nervous. He's going for it, and he fails it. Didn't even get enough air.
You have a couple more.
All right, I think this is now officially the last one. Here we go. All right, this is definitely a mascot. This is the Phoenix Suns. Going for it! Oh, he's up!
This is what I think he's gonna go all the way in. I think
that's
when
he's
he's
gonna go straight through.
Yeah, that's the noise he's gonna make. That's what it's gonna. That's what we're gonna hear.
That's the sound he's gonna make when he gets up. Okay, nailed it. Yeah, I think you're right.
He's gonna nail it through.
Going up and through.
Oh! I called it. Oh! Double nail. I called it.
That officially is the end of Nailed It or Failed It Basketball Slam Dunk Edition.
Hey guys, we are going to start our lesson with just like talking about some life experiences. So I grew up in Odessa, that most of you know. I played the football. I was in choir, and pretty competitively on both ends. In football, you had to compete against like someone to play, to have a spot to like play on the team and start, right? And in choir, we had to audition and try out and like compete for like spots in Black Magic, which was our like pop choir, and then I actually like competed like in all state, and I didn't make it. I didn't practice enough. I didn't, like train enough. I didn't like prepare enough, and I got to all area, but I didn't make all state choir yet. And so it was just right there. And so the one thing that I've realized is that we are saturated like in a culture of comparison. Even in our schools, who has the highest like GPA, who's going to the best college, who is getting the best major that's going to have the best paying job, or even after that when then once you go to college, where you're working. Oh look, I have like a better church that I'm working, or I have a better like company. Our entire culture and social life is wrapped in comparison, is wrapped in this idea of we want to be the best idea of what we think we should be. And we kind of call that like a metaphor, right? And the word like meta, like derives from, the changing, or like something that's not like necessarily itself.
Right.
So like metamorphosis
and
and
to becoming a butterfly.
Yeah. I'm a beautiful butterfly, right? Or like the word like meta, right? So a huge movie, Inception.
Mm-hmm.
Inception is about a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream, and meta's like that. Is a thing inside of a thing. It's a false self. It's a false thing, right? And so we make ourselves like metaphors, false selves, if that makes sense. So Brandon is going to talk a little bit about that, but first we have a game that we want to play. So
see you in a sec.
Welcome to Spell Check. No. Hey guys, we have our next segment, our next game going on here. It's called Spell Check. Which, is there a slide that shows it?
No.
No, okay.
We
so we will explain how this goes. So we have really weird words that we know how to say them maybe. And we will ask you guys to spell these words. And we'll ask each other too. And then we'll give, like a 30-second or maybe like a 10-second, 15-second. We're gonna give you some time, and then we're gonna try and spell it out, and then it'll show up on the screen.
Yep.
So y'all put it in the chat.
Yep.
How you think it's spelled? Okay.
All right. So the first one, Ethan, is rhinoplasty.
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 Okay. So rhino. You spell it.
Okay. So rhino.
Okay, did you see it?
I did see it.
Okay. So I'll spell it. RINOPLASTIE.
No.
Oh, you didn't leave.
Rhinoplasty. Here we go. Rhinoplasty.
I was so close.
RINOPLASTY. You were very close.
I was very close.
Next one.
Okay.
This one is nincompoop.
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 BRANDON. Nincompoop. Okay, actually, N-I-N-K. No, I'm just joking. NINCOOPOOP. Nincompoop.
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 NINCOMPOOP. Congratulations. You spelled that right.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I said O-O. I said com.
Oh.
Cope. I said nincompoop poop.
Oh.
Yeah, nincom. Like computer.
All right. The next one is Arenaceous. Arenaceous.
Get the thing going.
Here
What does it say?
Arenaceous. Arenaceous.
Okay. Arenaceous?
Arenaceous.
Arenaceous?
Yeah.
Nieces.
Naces.
Nooses?
How
do y'all spell it?
Nay.
Make sure it's in the chat.
Arenaceous. Arenaceous.
Arenaceous? Is that a name of someone? It's like a Greek. This is Arenaceous.
Hello, I'm Arenaceous.
Is that what a Greek sounds like?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. How do you spell it? Ready?
Correct. ERINACEO.
That is ridiculous. It's Arenaceous.
I don't know. You wanted a dyslexic person to play this game and read you.
He's dyslexic and I'm ADD and I stutter. This is great. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. Okay.
Okay. Next one.
Word,
this is lackadaisical.
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 So LAX lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical.
I thought it was lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical.
So it's LACKSADA. Sickle. CILE. Lackadaisical.
Okay.
I'm not writing any of this down. I was saying that like letters.
LAC.
I was so close.
ADA.
I forgot the I.
ISI.
And I added an E at the end.
CAL.
I was super close.
Lackadaisical. All right, Ethan.
It's not lackadaisical. It's lackadaisical.
All right, Nate. Ethan. The next one is gobbledygook.
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 Gobbledygook. So it is G-O-O-D-Y. Gog. No, G-O-O. Why are you laughing at me? G-O-O-D-Y.
Gobbledygook.
Gob?
Gobbledygook.
You said gog. God.
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook. Gobbledygook. I don't know. God.
No.
Bless us, everyone. G-O-D.
No.
G-O-B.
Yes.
Gob. Y.
Gobble.
D.
Gobbledygook.
G-O-O-K.
It's phonetics.
I would never did hooked on phonics.
Okay, correct answer is G-O-B-B-L-E-D-Y. G-O-O-K. Gobbledygook.
What'd you gobble? I gobbled the gook.
Okay, the next one is a brouhaha.
Brouhaha.
Brouhaha. Brouhaha.
Okay, I think it is B-R-E-W. Haha.
E-W.
Haha. H-A-H-A. Not yet. Let's give him a couple more times. Like brouhaha. Brouhaha is.
Brouhaha.
I think is that Russian?
It's Russian. I think so.
Brouhaha. No, that doesn't sound Russian at all.
I don't know.
You're French. How do you say it? Like that. Brouhaha. Oh.
Cheers.
Nice cola there. We can't call it what it is because copyright. Okay, how do you spell it? B-R-O-U. That's bro you ha-ha.
Brouhaha.
Bro you ha-ha. Bro you ha-ha.
All right, here's the last one.
Last one.
Cryptozoology. Cryptozoology. Spell that. Spell check. Last one, everybody. Cryptozoology.
C-R-Y-P-T-Z-O-O-L-O-G-Y.
Final answer.
That's my final answer.
Cryptozoology.
Oh, did I lose that O? See, I don't know what I said. C-R-Y-P-T-O-Z-O-O-L-O-G-Y.
Hey, congratulations.
I got one right!
Y-P-T-O-Z-O-O-L-O-G-Y. That is spell check.
Spell check.
All right, so just like Ethan said, we sometimes live our lives as if we were metaphors. So take metaphor, that it's kind of that idea, meta. So like go to the grocery store and you buy that really fancy bread and you've got that fancy wrapper, and then you take that wrapper, the bread out of that, and then it's in another wrapper. Like that's a meta wrapper.
That's
or
the
like
good bread.
Or the real good bread. When you buy a new iPhone, so you got the picture on the box and it's the same color as the phone that's inside the box. It's the same image, same quality kind of picture kind of thing. Like it looks like an actual phone. That's kind of a meta phone. And so it's something that idea of being metaphors, when it comes to comparison, when we come to comparing ourselves against other people, that idea of we kind of take this stance of being metaphors. We want to project something that is not really our full selves. It's projecting what we want ourselves to be.
A false self.
Yeah, a false self. And my theory is that we spend a lot of time thinking about and changing ourselves and looking at other people, looking at them as some kind of measurement, and we hold internal conversations within ourselves about them. We all have this comparison going on. But don't get comparison twisted. There's two different types of comparison. Comparison, one of them is where you covet things. It's where you wish that you had their hair, or you wish that you were as popular as they were. And then the other side of that coin is that you wish, or that you marvel at how great that you are. You put yourself up on a pedestal and you compare how great you are to the lesser things of somebody else. The thing about comparison comparison. There's 4 different types of comparison. It's THEM. That's why we're going to refer to comparison as we're comparing to them. So THEM. The first one is things. We compare our material objects against other people's stuff. Sometimes we're patting ourselves on the back because we've got more and better stuff than somebody else.
I got a new iPhone.
Ooh, look at me.
Oh, yeah.
And then some other times it's because we wish that we had other people's stuff. The second one, H, is honor. We compare our status and our skills and our talent against theirs. Kind of like what Ethan was struggling with in high school. And how we sometimes, and that goes, again, both ways. It can be where you wish that you were more talented, or that you recognize, hey, I'm really talented, and you're patting yourself on the back.
At least I'm not that guy.
Again, it's comparison. The third one, E, is entourage. We compare the people in our lives to the people in their lives. Their family, their friends, their group of influence, their followers. And maybe we want that community, or maybe it's because we feel like we're great because we have that community and this other person doesn't. And the fourth one is M, makeup. And that's not just CoverGirl makeup.
Yes.
That's anything that's physical characteristics. We want the physical looks, their body, their hair, their voice, whatever you find yourself comparing to their looks.
Their beards.
I wish I had your beard. THEM, them. But hear this. Comparison kills compassion. It kills compassion. Think about it. When was the last time that you had a sincere concern for somebody else? A genuine concern. When was the last time that you felt that? The Bible kind of puts it into a little bit of perspective. It comes from James chapter 3, starting in verse 16. It says, "For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice." I mean, those are some pretty serious accusations. Disorder, evil practice. So comparison is a big deal. Why? Because comparison kills compassion. When we're so busy envying others, there is no room in our hearts to truly see them, to truly love them. There's no room in our heart for us to reach out to them, to love them, to stand up for them, to support them, to share life with them, to think. There's all kinds of things that we're missing out on with relationships because we're so busy comparing sometimes. I mean, think about it. This is part of the reason why Christians, a lot of the times, are so viewed so poorly from other people outside of Christianity. Because all they see is Christians judging and comparing people instead of Christians just loving the hurting. In Matthew 9:36, it's talking about Jesus and his characteristic. And it says this: "When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless, like a sheep without a shepherd." And this is one of those very special, precious glimpses that we get of Jesus. So if you read through this chapter in Matthew, you see that Jesus performs all these different kinds of miracles. He heals a paralyzed man. He raises a dead girl back to life. He heals a sick woman. He restores a man's sight. A mute man who can't speak, he restores his voice and his hearing. So Jesus is pouring in so much energy into these people, and he's healing all these other, he's healing all these people, and it's day in and day out, and it starts painting this picture that Jesus is doing an exhausting work. It has got to be hard on him to be so involved in what's going on. And actually, a verse before that, in verse 35, it says, "Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teachings in the synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom and healing every disease and sickness." And then, boom, that one verse, when he saw the crowds, Jesus had compassion on them. It causes us to kind of reflect on our own lives, doesn't it? When Jesus rightfully could have complained about, I'm doing all this kingdom work, I'm preaching, I don't really have a whole lot of time to just invest and have compassion into people. And yet, Jesus is drawn to the victims and the helpless. So my question to you is this: are you caught up comparing and building yourself up? Or are you more concerned about building community? Are you working on the metaphoric, false, surface level version of yourself? Or are you living out that God-given purpose of loving God and loving others in your life? When you see them, are you only thinking about their stuff, their honor, their entourage, their makeup? Or are you seeing them as that person's eternity matters? So the reality is that there's way too many people distracted by the comparison cycle. And there's way too few people that have got a lot of compassion. Way too few people choosing to be different by using their God-given true personalities. So way too many people are trying to be metaphors or someone else, and that breaks Jesus' heart. God is saying, I made you a great speaker because I want you to influence and to show people love through your words. God says, I made you an intellectual. I made you really good at math and science so that you can be and partner with other intellectuals and show them and cultivate that relationship with them and show them me. Guys, listen to me. God did not make you a metaphor. He made you a masterpiece. I made you a masterpiece. That's what Jesus is calling. And some of us are so busy trying to fit in that we're ignoring the gifts and talents that God gave you. Some of you are so busy trying to be popular. But God's telling you to be the greatest of all is to be a servant. Some of you think that you have to talk and act and dress and be a certain way. But God is saying, I designed you the way you are. I made you a masterpiece, not a metaphor. So we see Jesus perform miracles. We see a tender, transparent moment where Jesus has compassion on the helpless. And then he turns to us. And he drops the mic. So again, Matthew chapter 9, starting in verse 35, it says, Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teaching in the synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom, and healing every disease and sickness. And when he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them, because they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. And then Jesus drops the mic. He turns to his disciples, and that's, again, not only his followers back then, that's also you and me. And he says this, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. We have work to do. The harvest is plentiful. There are crowds and crowds of people who will say yes to Jesus, but there are sufficient workers but there are not so many sufficient workers to go out for people. What would it look like if we were people that were the harvesters, that showed compassion to our family, that showed compassion to our community, that showed our passion to our schools when we get back to school, that showed compassion wherever we go? What would it look like if we were known for our compassion? Because the reality is, you guys, the world, especially in a health crisis like this, is starving for compassion. What would it look like if we stepped up to that? The world is starving for it. The harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. Will you cultivate compassion? Will you do the work?
All right, that was a great lesson from Brandon.
Be praised.
We want to take a few moments and offer just an opportunity for like you guys. We know that it's hard and it's weird that we're not here or there, but we both had lives of being trapped by comparison, being the life of, man, I am just not enough. I will never be enough. I will never be good enough. I'll never be liked. I'll never be loved. But we also struggle with the same thing of, man, at least I'm not that guy. I have it so much better than that person. And so if you are experiencing that, if you are living in that, if you are building that facade of a metaphor, living that life of a metaphor instead of a masterpiece, we want to pray for you guys tonight. So if that's you, just put in the comments, put in the live chat, just me. Pray for me, please. And we'll do that right now. So, like write that down. Just give you a couple, seconds to do that.
Yeah. So if you're stuck in comparison, and that's something that you've been struggling with, again, we would love to minister to you through that, pray for you, because we feel like a message like tonight, if you're struggling with that, probably
it hits close to home.
Yeah. So me in the chat, we'd love to honor that prayer for you.
So let's pray. So dear God, we thank you for your love, your mercy, and your grace, and how we experience that, and how we experience your compassion, Lord. Lord, I pray that you help us understand that through you that we are enough, that through you we are made perfect, through you that we are made that masterpiece that Brandon just talked about, Lord. Lord, I pray for all of us that compare ourselves, all of us that think that we're too good or that we're not enough, Lord. I pray that you give us peace and you give us wisdom and you give us strength to discern those things, Lord. We thank you so much for your son that died on the cross. It's his name that we pray. Amen. We also want to talk about how Brandon said that comparison kills compassion. But what the flip side of that coin is that compassion kills comparison. Yeah. And so we talked a little bit about Jesus's compassion, how he preached the gospel, how he healed people, how he fed people, how he had compassion on the victims of this pain, this comparison. And so we want to talk about how we have that opportunity. We can share in that compassion, how we can share in that love, that mercy, and that grace that we just prayed about. Yeah. Jesus's good news is that he had compassion on us, that his action on the cross was the ultimate compassion, yeah. That his action on the cross was for us in love. Mm-hmm. And so if you don't know that, if you haven't heard this, that Jesus loves you, that God loves you, that he died on the cross for you, we want to start that conversation, and we want to start studying and hopefully like FaceTiming or just ways to connect. And so if you need extra studying, if you need that compassion, if you need that Jesus,
if you want him to come and enter into your life and to rid the muck of sin in your life.
Just one of the things that I thought about was we want compassion over clout, and the clout's a huge word on TikTok and on whatever, but we want something that's real, and Jesus is the most real thing that we've ever experienced. So put in the live chat, text us, call us, say I do. Yeah. The first thing is me, but for this, say I do. I do want to learn more about Jesus. I do want to learn more about that gospel. I do want to experience that compassion.
I do want to know what it's like to be saved by a Savior. Yeah.
Yes, you'll be baptized and start that new life of no longer being a metaphor, but start that life of what it means to be a masterpiece. Yeah.
All right, everybody, so we're going to end the night off with one more game. This game is called Meow Mix. So what we're going to do is we're going to sing songs, but we're not going to sing songs.
Do we have a cat here?
No, we have Bubba.
He's a chicken.
with painted toenails.
With painted toenails and a gold chain and a tattoo that says ma'am. That's not an O. It's an A.
M-A-M.
Yeah, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to play a game called Meow Mix. So this game, we're going to sing songs, but we're not going to sing songs. We're going to meow them.
Meow.
And we're going to see if the other person can guess what song we're meowing.
Yeah. So what if our song is the song for Meow Mix? Like meow, meow,
That's
meow,
funny.
Meow, 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 meow.
And then
meow,
you probably
meow,
wouldn't.
meow, 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 meow.
If you did that, I'd be like, yeah, that's
meow.
The Meow Mix song. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go first.
So you guys get involved in the chat.
We have our song list on our phones.
Picked
he
out.
doesn't know my songs. I don't know his. And that's
you guys give us your best guess as well.
Yes.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
All right. Meow 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 meow.
I have the tiger. That's funny because it's a cat. Okay, it's my turn.
Sorry, it's a good song.
That's great. I'm just gonna do the chorus of this song, okay?
Okay.
So, meow, 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 meow. Lemon on a square, wizard on a chair, lizard on a stair. Take my hand, make it, I swear.
All right, ready?
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Meow meow, meow meow, meow 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 meow, meow 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 meow.
Oh, I know. It's
meow 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 meow.
There is a house in New Orleans. What is it?
They call
it's a rising sun.
the rising sun.
Yeah, okay.
House of the rising sun.
House of the rising sun.
All right,
there we go.
Here you go.
So this one's new. It's not.
I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah. Meow 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 meow. That's all I know. That's all I know.
What? That doesn't help me.
I don't know the rest.
Havana una.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes!
That's
Yes! I got it.
That's so funny. Okay.
All right, my last song. You ready?
Yes.
Meow 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 meow.
Oh, let it go.
Meow meow.
Let it go.
Meow meow meow. I gotta get to the chorus at least.
No, you don't have to.
Meow 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 meow. Come on, you know it. Meow meow
Couldn't
meow
keep
meow
it in.
meow.
Heaven knows I tried.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it. Okay, go ahead.
Let it go. Okay, sorry. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Did they send me daughters?
What's the name of the song?
When I asked for
What's the
sons,
song?
I'll make a man out of you.
Yes. You're the saddest bunch I've ever met.
And that is Meow Mix for you.
Bye.
All right, we're all done. This is episode 6,
Episode
and
6
we
is
are
finished.
Hey,
Dunskies.
Ethan, this is probably, like, last week was probably my favorite, funniest video,
Thank
but
you.
this week, for sure. Oh, yeah. What the. But this week is probably, like, my
should bring
favorite.
bagpipes.
This is, like, this is my favorite hyped video. Like, I was so excited for this week. This was a lot of fun. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed it, too. So, hey, we've got some prizes to give out. So, for me and for myself and I, so Casey Duty, congratulations, man. Just text me what you want for lunch tomorrow, and I'm going to just bring it to your house, okay? Well, let's just do that, all right?
Yeah. And so I have Anthony Reeves, Rain Robinson, and last name. I just thought of it. Xander Ballou. So those three are gonna be. I was like, I forgot. Xander, I love you. You're fantastic. So I will drop off those $5 gift cards at your mailboxes. So tomorrow, not tonight. It's too dark now. So
also, just to make sure to give you just a little bit more time to get 100 live attendees on this show. And
Right
remember,
now.
it's not just it's not like you can't just share this video and then just have the people like leave. That doesn't count.
They need to be on it.
They have to be actually on watching this to get to 100 live attendees, and I think we can do it. So different beard colors. It's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. It might happen this week. It might happen eventually.
Green.
It's going to be amazing. Bubba loves green. So the other thing is 500 views. Just 500 views. You don't have to have 500 people. Just watch the video 500 times, and we will shave right into those heads.
You know, 400.
No, it's 500.
Okay, that's
500.
come on, guys, step
We can
it
do it.
up.
We can do it.
Don't disappoint Bubba.
And then the other thing is, Ethan, he finished us up in prayer just a moment ago. But if there's other prayer needs that you have, make sure that you go to theyoutharea.com /prayer. and fill out that little
that
form. You can leave your name anonymous and just write a prayer request. We've already had some people that have actually submitted that, so thank you for doing that. If you have a prayer request, if you need prayer for a family member or for yourself or whatever's going on in your life, we would be honored and would love to pray for you. So
don't forget, compassion over comparison.
Yep. Do you have a Zoom meeting this week?
I do have a Zoom meeting this week. Sunday at 6. Be there or be square.
Okay.
Because you won't be around.
Yep. So. Be a people of compassion, not of comparison. Have a great week.
You guys.
Love
Bye.
ya. See ya.